Get your ass in here on this Friday night, baby. Get your ass in here. You know what to do, man. Show up and show out, baby. We in here, man. And, man, I got to stretch a little bit. I got to feel good. I got to feel the energy because the word vindication has made its return to the Covalent TV block. So that means, welcome to your WWE Smackdown Live Review. It is your boy, Mr. Starks. I am in the building right now, closing out the week. Strong. Everybody put strong in the comment section early. I am in here tough, okay? Alert box is going to go off for a quick second because we got to cook tonight. We got a lot to talk about. A lot has happened in the world of professional wrestling today, and I'm sure you all want to talk about it, get all your feels out, but do not skip ahead because if it is big news, I'm probably going to fucking talk about it and you should shut the hell up. All right? I'm just going to let you know. Shut the hell up. Shut up. But it is good to see everybody in here who is showing the necessary love because that means you are rocking with your boy Tough. Yes, straight on. Yes, you're rocking with your boy Tough, man. I did not think I was going to pull up the Vindication Station on this Friday, but man, oh man, here we are. Oh, did I forget to tell y'all duties, man? My apologies, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Show the necessary love. Straight away, man. Straight away. And also, I'm going to bring you beautiful people the news, whole one special, accountable, and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go because that is just what we do. Yeah. All right. So, if y'all are feeling good in the house tonight, give me a fire emoji real quick. Give me a fire emoji so I know everyone is alive and well and these words are not falling on deaf ears because I need you to hear. If you can't hear, don't watch the show. Even though I'm handsome, don't watch. Don't do it. Okay? It's not worth it. I would hate for you to waste your own time like that. I would hate to hear somebody going, what is he saying? Because they can't hear. Shouts out to all my deaf people. All right? We love the deaf community here at Covalent TV. It's not a diss song. It's a real song, okay? I'm looking out for you. I love you, deaf community, okay? I think I'm a little bit deaf in my left ear. I'm not going to lie. Hearing aid, help. Help, hearing aid. Help me. I love y'all in this building, man. I love y'all. I need that energy, all the energy. I'm not seeing enough fire emojis. I'm not seeing enough. I am not seeing enough. Need a little bit more. Shouts out to my leaderboard gang, all of the top threes. You know, you could be bumped at any moment, so make sure that you are commenting. You're sending through the financial lubricant so you can't be removed from your spot. All right, so it is time to get into TED News. Now, every single person saw this early this morning, but if you were watching Covalent TV on Wednesday, we spoke about this. We spoke about this for damn near an hour. We were talking about what the end game is with WWE and TNA and the TV deal and all that. We broke it down like a fraction. This week of shows with Mr. Starks, which, by the way, this is True Seeker Appreciation Week. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves. But, yeah, we spoke about this on Wednesday, and dude, these streams have been absolutely amazing work. You are going to want to go back and watch the streams from Monday and Wednesday because they were prophetic. Prophetic, ladies and gentlemen. Who in here knows how to spell prophetic? I bet none of y'all. I love y'all, but I bet none of y'all. All right? I trust you, but I don't. But yes. But Wednesday was especially important for what I'm about to speak on next because here we are on Vindication Street. We pulled up to Vindication Nation. And we have bought property. Covalent TV has property in Vindication Nation. We got the biggest house in the county. Country and county, all that. With the biggest in Vindication Nation. But this will come out today by Wrestling Observer newsletter. Excuse me, guys. They would say, the rationale for WWE retaining the right of first refusal of any offers on TNA is based on the expectation that potential buyers would approach the acquisition with a collaborative mindset towards WWE, rather than adopting an adversarial position. Securing favorable media rights agreement could transform TNA from a financial liability into a fully profitable entity. However, any buyer that does not maintain a cooperative relationship with WWE will find it unlikely that they will succeed in acquiring the company. If you have been watching Covalent TV in 2025 and before then, ladies and gentlemen, I need more fire emojis, because when this TNA news first broke that they were in a partnership, I was one of the first people to tell you that the end game is WWE buying TNA or absorbing TNA into their own personal assets. Now, what this tells me is this, and I think all of you can see what I'm finna say coming, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. WWE just basically said to their hoe, I don't want to pimp you no more. I don't want to put you out on the track. You don't make me enough money. Everybody's saying you giving toothy blowjobs. So you know what? I'm giving you up, bitch, but I'm going to sell you. Here's the thing too, baby. I'm going to sell you. And not only am I going to sell you, I'm going to sell you to my best friend who is also a pimp, and he's going to treat you worse, okay? But he's my friend. So guess what? I still own you, bitch. And also, while you're over there getting pimped out by him, we going to be splitting the profits 50-50. How does that sound? And she goes, well, shut up, bitch. That's WWE to TNA right now. And we told you from the moment the news broke on this partnership, that was where this was going. This is pimping on pimping. This is pimping since pimping since pimping. We told you this. Both me and Werner. When Werner comes back on the show on Monday, I'm going to bring this back up for the sole purpose of just letting you guys know that we both tried to tell you this. And you want to know what we got told. Oh, well, it's going to elevate TNA. And then you got Gail Kim. God bless her heart. She seems like a sweet woman that does a lot for the women's division in TNA when she was there. You know, and I've heard that actually on good information that she is absolutely amazing. So this is not to denigrate that beautiful woman. It's not. But to even present the question of saying, do you guys want, WWE to acquire them and well, not acquire them per se, but to basically be involved with them and help them get a bigger platform? Or do you want them to retain their soul? Essentially, that's what she said. I'm paraphrasing. I hate misquoting people, but I have to paraphrase because I don't have the quote in front of me. Matter of fact, hold on. I think I might have it. Hold on. Let me see. I might be able to find it pretty quick. Oh, here it goes. She said, seeing all the gossip about TNA on here, so would you guys rather have TNA grow on a bigger platform with WWE, and this is, peep the language she used, with WWE influence? First of all, what the fuck does that even mean? To have WWE influence is to be monopolized. Shit. Let me say that again.
Bang, bang.
Oh, I'm cooking in this motherfucker. Bang. Oh, don't play with me tonight. I'm going to read it again. She said, seeing all the gossip about TNA on here, so would you guys rather have TNA grow on a bigger platform with WWE influence or keep it smaller while maintaining what the heart of TNA is? I have thoughts, of course, but waiting to say. Love to hear your thoughts. Gail Kim, to even ask that question, beloved, and again, I have nothing, this is not to denigrate you, to even ask that question is bad faith. To even ask that question is bad faith. That's like saying, would you rather be sold into prostitution or would you rather be sold into trafficking? Doesn't one beget the other? And the reason why I say that is because a hoe could be a hoe voluntarily, which is basically what TNA is right now. They're a hoe voluntarily. But like, if they sell to WWE or well, it's too late now because WWE has right of refusal for any purchase. That's trafficking. To me, trafficking is worse because you don't have a choice in that shit. Nobody is voluntarily trafficked. No one. Like, I highly doubt someone was like, hey, you know what I want for Christmas? I want to be trafficked. And that's not me making light of trafficking. I'm being real. TNA was being a little hoe spreading their cheeks for WWE with no strings attached. That's what she's asking. Would you rather them stay a hoe that's spreading their cheeks for WWE with no strings attached, or would you rather them be trafficked? That's a bad faith question on the basis of what is already currently happening, Gail Kim. That's a bad. Now that is engagement farming. That's engagement. See, when I think engagement farming, even though I still think it's fucking stupid, when I think engagement farming, that's what I think. Because you already know the answer to the question. That's like asking a very straight heterosexual man, would you want to fuck Prime Tori Wilson for free? Yes. Would you want to have sex with Prime Trish Stratus for free? Yes, absolutely. So yeah, Gail Kim, asking that question is so bad faith, beloved, because you know the answer already. You know the outcome already. You know the end game already. It's like everyone who has been involved with TNA for the last 2 years is like Doctor Strange. They went through millions of outcomes, but only see one that works. And the only one that works, and I put that in air quotes, the only one that works is WWE inevitably either absorbing or pimping TNA. And ladies and gentlemen, both are a sincere possibility. They have cornered TNA. TNA cannot step out of this corner without getting their ass whooped. And everybody told us, it's a partnership, man. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's going to be so good. They're going to be elevated. Wow. What are you talking about, man? You're stupid. WWE's going to make TNA better. And what's so funny, the ironic part about that is this, ladies and gentlemen. How many years did WWE fans spend shitting on TNA? How many years did WWE indirectly shit on TNA? How many years did TNA as an entity, while some of their wounds were self-inflicted, how many years did TNA spend trying to be WWE light? You see what I'm saying? And here's why I have a problem. I caught them slipping in the kitchen. Drones, I caught y'all slipping in the kitchen. It's kind of easy to catch y'all slipping in the kitchen, but this was funny as fuck. I thought this was hilarious. So Ace Austin is signed with AEW, friend of the show, good homie. I text him, congratulations, and this, that, and the third. Shouts out to Ace Austin. Everybody give him a round of applause in the comment section real quick.
Bang, bang.
Give him
bang,
a round of applause
bang,
in the comment section.
bang.
All right? But he signed with AEW. He is now all elite. Okay? And there were a bunch of WWE drones and Fed walkers saying, who? And I said, oops, caught you. Gotcha. Caught you right. Y'all fell right into that bear trap. Oh, y'all fell right into that bear trap. I mean, y'all didn't even get your ankle caught in it. Y'all fell onto the bear trap head first. Ouch, by the way. Y'all fell into that bear trap head first. I thought y'all knew everything about TNA, and y'all have always been TNA fans. And I'm going to watch Emergence. I'm going to watch Bound for Glory and Slammiversary. I've always liked TNA. But you didn't know who one of their top stars in their tag division was? Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, no way.
How did that happen? How do y'all make it too easy, bro? Y'all make it too easy to debunk y'all. Y'all don't give a shit about TNA. And shouts out to Richard O'Shea for speaking his mind, because Richard O'Shea said something that I liked. And I love that he feels no fear to say this, because a lot of wrestlers have lived in fear of speaking their mind about the WWE, because guess what? If you shunned yourself from the WWE, you had nowhere to work. See, but Adrian Carpenter, wait, stop. That goes back to my initial point. I'm not sure how long you've been in the stream. That goes back to my initial point, sir. All of the people who have been in TNA and have watched this play out, they know what they saw the pimping and trafficking of TNA coming. They saw it. They saw it coming. Why do you think most of them got the fuck out of there Ejectocito style? That goes back to my original point, bro. But let me go back to what Richard O'Shea said. He said, imagine wanting people to lose their jobs. Fucking weirdo behavior. Now, some people might say, how do you know that was about the TNA WWE thing? What else could it be about? Now, Adrian, this is why on Wednesday I was giving you such a tough time about why these promotions need to start holding hands and fortifying. You probably, if I ask you now, do you get it? You probably still don't get it, but I'm going to ask anyway. Now, do you get it? This is why. This is why collaborative efforts, collaborative events, collaborative matches is very important. Right now, especially. WWE is trying to buy professional wrestling. Instead of making their product better, instead of competing, they're trying to kill professional wrestling. I said, God, that WWE ID stream is the gift that keeps on giving, ain't it? I said this on the WWE ID stream. This is their end game. They want to be Thanos, except instead of the gauntlet wiping out half, they wanted to wipe out whole. This is what I was trying to tell you about, Adrian. This is what and for all the playback gang, that's one of our viewers on the stream. Because I know people are like, who the fuck is Adrian? This is what I was trying to tell you, bro. Collaborative events need to become commonplace. Nah, bro, it's not, though. And I'm not going to argue tonight. I got a show to do. But, like, dude, it's not. These companies need to start holding hands, bro. Oh, you want to do a G1 Forbidden Door combination special that lasts 2 days? Sure. Let's fucking do it. Because WWE is playing like professional wrestling is literally a game of Monopoly. And the scary part is they damn near have every property on the board. That's the scary part. But you want to know what pisses them off more than anything? AEW has Boardwalk. Now, if you've ever played Monopoly, you know Boardwalk is one of the most lucrative spots on a Monopoly board. You know this. That is where AEW is right now. So now what they need to do, instead of trying to negotiate or do anything else, they need to start stepping on WWE's property. Run some side-by-side shows. Whatever you have to do. Have a G1 week and motherfucking weekend. I don't care. And Forbidden Door coincide. I mean, goddamn, CMLL run their biggest show next to AEW paper. Like, they got to do something, bro. Tony Khan, get on the phone with Fox and Amazon right now and start shopping your pay-per-view rights, dude. Fortify. WWE is not coming to fucking play anymore. They're trying to kill the business. I could say that definitively now, and it doesn't sound like hyperbole. They're trying to kill the business. And if it was up to their audience, guess what? They don't care. They don't give a shit because they're not pro wrestling fans. They don't give a damn. What does that mean to them? What do they care? All they care about is WWE. So this is getting spooky. This is getting dangerously spooky right now. This is not the time to honor tradition. This is the time to get your hands fucking dirty. Like, fuck the spirit of, look, if WWE was doing all of this stuff in the spirit of competition, they would not be doing what they're doing right now. Let me say that one more time. If WWE was doing everything that they're doing in the spirit of competition, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing right now. Come on, bro. Some gonna have to give. And if people just want to hold the line, that's cool. That's cool. That's kind of what AEW is doing right now. Okay. But if you're watching what WWE is doing, at what point do you go, all right, we got to start making some big ass moves, some notable moves. If it fails, it fails. But I gave y'all one of the easiest ideas on Wednesday. Announce a Superdome show, Tony Khan. Announce a Superdome show. Announce Double or Nothing New Orleans at the Superdome. If it fails, it fails. But homie, you got to start shooting for the stars, dog. You got to start shooting for the stars, dog. Some got to give. And you said, first of all, if you going to correct me, you got to put Warner Brothers Discovery. Your ass put WDB, Warner Discovery Brothers. So that alone, I can't even take it seriously. But you said they have AEW pay-per-view rights. All right, calm down, Captain Testy. Relax. Okay. So there's going to come a time where that's not a thing. He's going to have to do something bigger than what he's doing. That's the whole purpose of what I'm talking about. He has to go bigger. It doesn't have to start there. That's just one thing. Have you ever seen an outline before? Have you ever seen an outline before? I'm giving an outline. I'm not saying what's going to happen right away. I'm saying I'm giving him an outline. He needs an outline. Because apparently it's like there's no one in his ear telling him, WWE just bought something else. So, hey. It's like no one is telling him what is going on. Now, it's okay to have earmuffs on when it comes to your product, which is something we've been begging Tony to do. Stop listening to these drones. Stop listening to these fair walkers on how to book your show. Congratulations. He has the earmuffs on about his product, and the product has been great. But he don't need to have earmuffs on the business front right now. Can we all agree on that? Tony Khan needs to take the business earmuffs off. Homie, do you not see what's going on around you? WWE is doing a fucking Chernobyl on professional wrestling. A Hiroshima on professional wrestling. Take the business earmuffs off, Tony. Off. Take some shots. And when I say shots, I don't mean call, Paul Levesque Big Nose, say he got a roid belly. But did y'all see that picture?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Now, I'm not trying to denigrate it. Like, look, we've all fallen out of shape in our lives and all that stuff. And he's close to 60 years old. I get it. And I saw that you can see the gimmick in his chest. You can see the pacemaker in his chest. That's kind of crazy to see, for real. That's kind of sad, actually. But god damn, did they look stupid. I'm sorry. Triple H and Stephanie looked stupid as hell. They looked like a human transformed into a sloth, and the transformation got stopped midway. These motherfuckers look like they were transforming from humans to Joan Rivers' face when she was still with us. Okay? It looks bad. It looks bad. Okay? But yeah, it says Stephanie looks like Vince with titties. Yeah, and all those Triple H defenders. Shut up. I'm like, dude, if you post a picture, well, they didn't post it, but like, if a picture like that gets out and you're getting roasted, just roll with the roasting. We all got an embarrassing picture. All these people, shut up. They're both close to 60. And I'm like, okay. All right. Okay. God damn. Nobody can roast it anymore. Okay. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, Tony, take the business earmuffs off, dude. Take the business earmuffs off. And Adrian, you get fixated. I think we had this conversation before. You get fixated very easily. Out of all the things that I outlined, you are really stuck on that pay-per-view rights thing. I said that's one of the things he can do. Didn't say right now, but that's one of the things that he can do. So I've said multiple things that I feel he could do. Run bigger events. The advertisement thing, we spoke about it ad nauseum, so I don't want to keep bringing that up. But dude, start paying for some fucking advertisement slots during WWE programming consistently. I mean, like, it is so much stuff he can do. It is so much stuff that he can do. And he's not doing it on the business front. And Tony, and this ain't a diss song, it's a real song. Rock with you tough, bro. But like, come on, man. Do you not see what they're doing? You are the last hope of professional wrestling in the United States of America. Because I would not be shocked if WWE did like a revenge buy of MLW for some reason. Because y'all remember that I think it was an antitrust lawsuit. Somebody look that up for me real quick. I don't know if I'm wrong on that. I think it was an antitrust lawsuit. But I could see MLW being a revenge buy for WWE. I could see that. And who was it in the stream that said if WWE could land TNA a prominent TV deal, New Japan might look on the other side of the fence? Who was it in the stream that said that? That's also a possibility. I think it was reports, something along those lines, reports about like that not being off the table, like New Japan working with WWE not being off the table. I think I saw a report about that like a year ago, like a year or so ago. Like it's not completely off the table down the line. So yeah, man. Tony, this could get spooky fast. Within the next 3 to 4 years, homie, this could get spooky fast. I would even say 2 to 4 years if I'm being real. Within the next 2 to 4 years, this could get spooky, dog. So, Tony, you cannot keep sitting on your hands, bro. You cannot keep sitting on your hands when it comes to the business front, bro. Because WWE is coming to kill professional wrestling. All right? And speaking of people who want to actively kill professional wrestling, guys, if you know what portion of the show is coming up and you love it so much and you love hearing me talk about it, then in which case, go ahead and drop that brang dang dang in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to because you hate me because I tell you you're fixated on one point, I'm going to tell you anyway. It is time for me to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. I'm being a dickhead. Don't mind me. I'm being a dickhead. Shouts out to everybody in the comment section, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. All right? Okay. This one has a context tweet. First and foremost, let's go to the context. The context comes from this motherfucker. God, speaking of people who get fixated, this dude got into it. Like, this is one of the few Twitter arguments I could probably say I've ever had was with this guy. His name is Matt Coon. Because this dude is a fence sitter that parades like long story short, he's one of those enjoy all wrestling people. But like when it's a point that's like a hot topic and a lot of people are leaning one way, he'll act like he agrees with that point solely, even though we've seen him flip-flop. He's a weirdo. The dude's just a fucking weirdo. But he said rescheduling pay-per-views to affect their buys, partnering with other organizations to affect their numbers by a number one to a number two that poses no real threat to its monolith seems, I don't know, illegal. To which this person on Facebook, of all places, responded. And I'm sorry, their name, Tony Cipriani, had this to say. Just this, by the way. Victim mentality. Alert box is going back on, y'all. Alert box is going back on. I wanted to let that one simmer. 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 How on God's green earth is it a victim mentality if it's something that's actually happening? Now, Adrian Carpenter, I know you tend to get fixated, sir, but this is something I know we'll agree on. As a black man on this planet, especially if you're foundational black American, you constantly get told you have a victim mentality. You weren't enslaved. Your ancestors were. You weren't. What can a black man not get what can a black man get that I can't get? But everything is equal. And then they throw Martin Luther King Jr. in your face and they killed him. So you hear this bullshit all the time. And it typically comes from a specific group of people. You don't hear black people saying victim mentality. You don't really hear Latinos saying victim mentality. The only people you hear saying victim mentality to other people, I'm sorry, the truth is the truth, is white folks. How is it a victim mentality if it's actually fucking happening? So let me go back to my example. A white person to say, I didn't have any slaves, my family didn't have any slaves, this, that, and the third, but then will completely gloss over the fact that they benefit from the system that was created in slavery still to this day. They benefit from the laws, the redlining, and everything that came out of slavery to this day. They benefit from the free labor of my ancestors until this very day. They'll tell you that to your face. That's a victim mentality. Whoa. Come on, buddy. My family didn't own slaves. And then they hit you with this bullshit. My family came over here to Ellis Island with $2 in their pocket. But they also came to a country that was giving out land for damn near free. And it said whites only on the flyer, no Negroes allowed. And it didn't say Negroes. Yeah, they came over here with $2 in their pocket, but they also came over here with $1 million worth of whiteness. So you could spare me the bullshit. You could spare me the bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I'm good. I don't want to hear it. They came to a country that was already designed to cater to them and provide for them on the backs of the same people that they tell to not have a victim mentality. The people who built the country. Yeah? So stop telling people, pro wrestling fans that is, that they're having a victim mentality about the TNA WWE thing, because to a lot of people, Weekly Steel Chair, who's one of our viewers typically, to a lot of people, this is a tragic loss to them. It's a loss. And let's be real. To professional wrestling, it is. Because when you think of TNA, you try not to think of the Hogan Bischoff days. You try to think of the early TNA days, the girls in the cages, AJ Styles flying around everywhere, Samoa Joe getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Like you think of the, well, Michael Jackson had a song. I think about the good times. And I said, I think about the good times. What the fuck you talking about? you like, for a lot of people, this hurts. So what fucking victim mentality? It's sad to see TNA's leadership bend the knee and lick the booty hole. It's sad, bro. I can hear Dido playing. It's sad. I can hear Celine Dion singing the song from Titanic. I can hear Dreaming of You by Selena playing every time I think about it. Sad. Just sad. Sad. It's a loss for professional wrestling. Now, I know that's something WWE fans would know nothing about. I know that's something the average WWE fan would know absolutely zero about. But to people that actually love and care about professional wrestling and want to see it grow and get better and be competitive in a kind-hearted and good-spirited way, guess what? Those are the people that are suffering because of what WWE is doing right now. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like that people are upset by it, but don't pretend like they don't have a fucking reason to be. Come on, man. And then, oh God, and then TNA, damn, Adrian brought it up right as I was finna bring it up. And then TNA is on a dummy mission, homie. And I'm gonna tell you why. You wanna know what WWE is gonna do? They're tying the strings to TNA's back right now. Or better yet, they're putting the battery in TNA's back right now. They probably gonna get them some little bullshit deal with the CW. And they're gonna run TNA on Wednesdays against Dynamite. And you wanna know what's gonna happen? They're gonna get fucking destroyed. Because what is TNA's viewership these days? Wouldn't they have to goddamn, wouldn't they have to octuple their viewership? Wouldn't they have to octuple their viewership or something? Just to even come close to where AEW is? And yes, TNA has the New Japan problem. Yes. And don't get me wrong. I got good friends over there in TNA. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people there that actually have some talent. Like Harley Hudson is going to be a star. I wish she would have went to AEW. Harley Hudson is going to be a star. Look her up when you get the chance. She's going to be a star. I wish she would have went to AEW. I really do. I think she could have benefited from working a good program in Ring of Honor. I really think that yeah. Said 150 per episode, saying probably 100K. Yeah. So basically, let me do my math. I was close, but they would have to way more than, yeah, they would have, yeah. God damn, dude. And if WWE thinks that the same people that watch AEW would watch TNA in 2025, holy shit. Not only are they tone deaf, they're fucking stupid. This is why the NXT AEW war didn't work out for them. Because guess what? People that watch AEW comparatively to NXT, they're going to pick AEW every single time. Which is why this whole counter programming on the pay-per-view thing is going to backfire like fucking crazy. That is going to backfire like crazy, because most people nowadays have two screens in the same room. If somebody's watching AEW on their TV and a WWE pay-per-view on their laptop, and they're looking at the two, look at your man, now look at me. Look at your man, now look at me. Dude, they're going to close the laptop. They're not going to cut off the TV. They're going to close the laptop. They're not going to cut off the TV. They're going to close the laptop. That's all it takes for some people. It's just to watch it. That is something I've been telling everybody I know that has stepped away from wrestling because WWE made them flee. I tell them every single time, yo, there's this promotion called AEW that gives you that same feeling you had when you were a kid watching wrestling. Give them a try. Dead ass. Anybody that asks me, bro, what's up? I'm like, man, is it anything wrestling wise to watch, man? AEW. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time with no WWE and no 2025. That is my recommendation to anyone who asks me for some new wrestling to watch. Anybody. So what WWE killed, AEW restored, and now that AEW restored it, WWE is trying to kill it again. It's disgusting work, yo. It's disgusting work. And you said the counter programming already backfired at all in Texas. Yeah, but that was more like a warning shot in the grand scheme because WWE is not going to stop. They're not going to stop counter programming. As the fans learn this lesson more and 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 more, dude, it's going to be like a sequoia falling on a fucking ant. It's going to be overkill. Like WWE does not know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to that. That specifically, they don't know what they're up against. Like what? Like AEW's pay-per-view quality has been praised since day one. Even AEW fans, Lord, WWE fans have given praise to AEW pay-per-views. Drones. And here's how you know drones like AEW pay-per-views. Watch this. They will find the most minuscule, obtuse bullshit that happened on the show to complain about. Oh, a streamer fell off the Young Bucks. All in terrible. Oh, the pyro was a millisecond off. Terrible. All in was terrible. That's how you know that secretly they like it, but in order to keep up their internet personas, they got to come up with something to hate on. We all know that one person. That you can have on the flyest outfit, the flyest kicks, hair be looking cool, skin popping, and it's always that one motherfucker. Shoes untied. And you just like, you hating ass motherfucker. You hating ass motherfucker. But does that stop that person from shining? Does that stop that person from walking into a room and commanding attention? No, absolutely not.
No.
And that's where WWE has an issue. They can't fade AEW when it comes to the actual product. So again, instead of going to get their wardrobe up and get their shoe game up and get their haircut game up, instead of doing that, no. I'm going to come into your house and burn your closet. Diabolical. Absolutely, positively diabolical work. All right, Robert said, yeah, it's really like, that's what you notice. Yeah, it's always that one person, dude. It's that one person. You might know this person or it might be a complete stranger. But it's always that one person. It could be that one thing on your outfit that nobody else noticed, but this one person. You could have on a fly-ass tuxedo, and it'll be that one person. Your tie is a little off-center. Let me fix that for you. Boy, I remember this white boy tried that with me. I don't think I've ever hit somebody in the throat faster than I hit that white boy in the throat. I was like, man, if you don't get the fuck away from me, hating ass, get the fuck away from me. Because you're doing it to be a dick. You're not doing it because you genuinely want to fix my tie. You're doing it to be a dick. Because if you wanted to just fix my tie, you would have walked up to me, put your hand on my shoulder, and then just did it. Like an OG would. That's what an OG do. You run into an OG on the streets, OG be like, hey, man, shirt a little crooked, man, fix it. And they keep it pushing. They don't make it a spectacle. They don't wait till there's some hoes around, and then it's like, your shirt's crooked. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, WWE is that hater in the room. WWE is the hater Nepo baby in the room. That when a flyer motherfucker walk in there and they are getting organically what this person has to pay for, they don't like it, bro. Guys, I've been hated on my whole life. I'm not one of them people that just say that just to say that. I've had motherfuckers more handsome than me hate on me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, you got a fine ass woman next to you. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got the good looks, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, homie. What you mad at me for? And then I realized real quickly, oh, damn. It's because your girl is looking at me without me even trying to get her attention. My bad. Some people give off different energies. I can't help that. My fault. Say, remember when the drones complained about the ring size of Grand Slam Australia? That's a great example. Completely neglecting that is one of AEW's best shows ever. That is going to go down in AEW history as one of their most underrated shows, in my opinion. That show was excellent. Straight up. Austin Cruz said, I remember when drones complained about how one of the actresses from Queen of the Ring mentioned wrestling being predetermined at Revolution, and they crap on AEW like it was their idea. Oh, dude, they made a huge... Oh, God, bro. I was in LA when that happened. Twitter was unscrollable for like 24 hours. Holy shit. It was so bad, it got to the point where the actors had to be like, all right, my fault. Damn. Oh, my God, the drones. That was insane. Oh, and Adrian, you got a wrench, bro. If you see somebody skipping ahead, hey, bro, just go ahead and remove the comment. Just go ahead and remove the comment. But Robert, funny enough, damn, I hate to say it, but Adrian, you was wrong. I actually wasn't going to touch on that. And the only reason why I wasn't going to touch on that is because I'm waiting till Monday. I'm in data gathering mode when it comes to WWE right now. I'm paying attention to everything they're doing right now, and I'm building up. So yeah, it's not that you're wrong, but in this specific situation, you're wrong. Because yeah, Monday, I'm about to tell him a new asshole. I'm just gonna keep it above. So you're not completely wrong. But yeah, Eric said drones will ignore the amazing things in an AEW ring and focus on the crowd, or if it's a smaller arena. Yeah, and that's been their go-to, if you shall, since AEW has existed. That's been their go-to. Speaking of which, and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about because I got to get into the show to smacks you down. Why is Forbidden Door damn near being a sellout not being talked about right now? Why is that not being talked about? Bueller? Why is that not being talked about? Why is everyone so fucking radio silent on Forbidden Door's ticket sales right now? Why is it not being brought up that they moved over 2,000 tickets? I think it was in one night. Why is that not being talked about? That's the publicity and the coverage that AEW needs. But no one's talking about it. No one's having a, a dialogue, a discourse, or nothing. Nothing. I'm probably the first person y'all heard bring it up. They moved over 2,000 tickets in a night. It's going to sell out. Undoubtedly, it's going to sell out. And it should, because that card is fucking insane. It should. But why is there no articles going, AEW steals the show again with an excellent Forbidden Door card. They moved over 2,000 tickets in a night. It appears that they're on their way to another sellout. Why is that not a thing? And somebody might say, why don't you do it? I'm doing it now. I'm literally doing it right now. This is live and recorded. I'm doing it right now. This ain't gonna go into some archive that no one can access. I'm saying it publicly. AEW deserves all the credit in the world. What's up, Joe? Slow down. We gonna get there. Almost. But yeah. Come on, man. Probably say facts. Everyone is fixed on the cross. And that shit's a work. You want to know how I know that's a work? The moment I saw, and funny enough, this is why I always say, some of these people that think that they're the only ones with sources and they're the god of predetermined sport news, they ain't the only ones, because I heard this too. Cross and Scarlett are pricing people out of the game. And you want to know what that typically means when somebody does that for a booking? They don't want to be booked. Everybody knows this. This applies to not even just wrestling. See, guys, I watch battle rap. If a battle rapper is trying to duck another battler, they'll put out a number to the league basically going, yeah, I'll battle so-and-so. Let's for the sake of argument, I'll battle Loaded Lux, but I need $5 million. To the point of where the league is like, man, I'm not giving you that. I'm not going to break even. They do that on purpose. But I knew that. I had actually heard that same information. I heard that same information. I did. That Cross and Scarlett are going, they pricing people out the game. That's also disgusting work. LaSalle, what are you talking about over there on Facebook? What are you talking about? The fuck? Eric said the same people say AEW doesn't build matches will be glazing the AAA show tomorrow that only has matches with zero build, drones, hypocrites. Facts plus tax. Reset my green screen, y'all. But here's my problem. That whole AEW doesn't have stories narrative matches WWE more than it does AEW in 2025. Like, how is it even an argument? Like, what are we talking about? Like, it matches, that narrative matches WWE way more than it matches AEW. Even AEW short-term feuds are better. Somebody tell me when I'm lying. Even AEW short-term feuds are better. Like this Hangman MJF thing did not have that long of a build. But it's still better than any fucking storyline WWE is currently booking right now. Respectfully. All right. Guys, it's time to get into the show that smacks us down, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get into SmackDown. But before I do, let me see who's the top three. Robert is at number 1. Catherine is at number 2. And, you know what I'm saying, Clark Khan is at number 3. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the building. Clark Khan, are you a Tony Khan burner account? Talk to me. Hey. But But you had said, I don't feel bad for TNA. They knew WWE would screw them over. It's a Tony. Is it you, Tony? I know it's you. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Yeah. Wonder Fuego said also law TNA. Oh, you go Fuego for the not the second night in a row, but for the second review in a row, you gonna have to be playback gang because I just cracked open a can of whoop ass on that topic. God damn it, I almost forgot to bring up Robert's first one and second one. Shit. Robert came through with the financial lubricant twice. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 10 smackaroos each time.
Bang, bang.
Hell
bang,
yeah. Shouts out to
bang,
Robert, the
bang.
KO Hippo gliding in that office chair, getting busy. Appreciate you. Archon said, no, Tony Khan just has the same last name. It's you. I know it's you. You don't got to lie. I'm fucking around, man. I'm fucking around. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's get into SmackDown, beautiful people. All right. The show opens with a flyby Boston and then the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena.
Try it.
Goodness gracious.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
God damn it. The reality just hit me that I'm getting into this show. Reality just hit me, y'all. I apologize for the pause there, for the dead air. Reality just hit me that I'm reviewing this show. And I don't like it. I don't like it, but I'm here. But the NRDs, the non-refundable deposits, make their entrance as Solo Sikoa gets on the mic. To make this a long story short, you're not in Kansas anymore, and in Sami Zayn's case, you're not in Montreal anymore. They barely do the shut the fuck up. They barely do that to Sami Zayn's entrance this week. And it's so funny that you had Solo Sikoa talking about who's got stumped out, right? What your mama say, stump and all that, right? And then out comes Sami Zayn unstumped.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you.
Why am I reacting like this? You have Solo Sikoa in the middle of the ring talking about who he stumped out. And then you have Sammy Liberal come out there like a spring damn chicken.
Try it.
Dude, they contradicted themselves in real time. In real time. In real time. Dude, I remember if a motherfucker got beat the hell down in the Attitude Era, you wouldn't see him on TV 2 weeks minimum. Now these motherfuckers come back out. The next show, no signs of battle damage, nothing. They just spring chicken. I swear, WWE is trying to kill the business in more than one way. I swear, bro. Salute to Adrian Carpenter with the financial lubricant. You know what I'm saying? This for watching and reviewing WWE programming. It's like getting a root canal watching WWE. Yeah, a root canal with a fucking car engine. Dude. They contradict themselves in real time. Piss. I don't get how people like this show. You know what, for the Adrian Carpenter for the 5 Schmackaroo super chat, you know what, we are going to get an escape. I'm going to give you one. I need it.
Don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where you going?
Settle that, bud.
Man. And by the way, if you send through the financial lubricant, I'll play whatever the fuck you want me to play. Straight up. I just what? Oh, and Adrian Carpenter went to number 1 on the leaderboard. Robert is at number 2. Oh shit, that happened fast. Damn. Oh my God. Leroy Green says SmackDown is getting worse every week. Bro. And people, I see some of y'all saying y'all want Sammy to go away. Nah, bro, they're all in on giving him this you deserve it push going into Rumble. They're all in, bro. No pun intended. They're all in. It's too late. No. If they were going to turn around, they would have done it already. It's too late. Robert came through with the KO Hippo trying to throw a knockout punch on that leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? Came through with the 10 smackaroos, putting him back at number 1. God damn, Robert, okay. He said that I may have not been number 1, you know, just for the last goddamn 35 seconds, but I'm back. But let's get further into this. And then he comes out there and he basically says, I'm not making this up, by the way, guys. I'm not making this up. He says, oh, I felt liberated because of you, Solo. And I've been furious at first and all this stuff. But, you know, I came out here to say, thank you. Good God. I'm going for a record tonight. Boy, I get both of them pregnant in the same night, Xavier. Xavier said with this segment, I'd rather lay my head on Persephone and lock out Alina. I would get them pregnant the same night. The same night. Not the next night, the same night. I love my Latinas. War. Adrian Carpenter with the 20 schmackaroo donation said I can't tell which is the worst show in pro wrestling, Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. Okay, no, Adrian, no. If Raw and SmackDown are a punch to the stomach, NXT is an abortion. NXT, I will say this with all confidence. Even though Raw and SmackDown is the worst shit on television right now too, and it's terrible programming, NXT is the worst. Current NXT is the worst professional wrestling program I've ever seen. It's like Degrassi, a cheap porno, and goddamn, I don't know what else wrapped into one show. Dude, it is awful. Like, it is unwatchable. Like, I would not review that if y'all paid me. Like, if y'all were like, yo, we promise to send $500 in super chats every stream. No. That the money ain't worth it. No. It's unwatchable. It's terrible. I don't know why people prop that. I know why. It's behind that ugly ass corporate logo. Speaking of which, AAA is about to get that refresh. But no, NXT is the worst wrestling program I've ever seen in life. It's unwatchable. Dude, it is not good. Like, straight up. Robert came through with the 5 smackaroos. Robert, that only kept you at number 2. And I'm looking at the leaderboard right now. You're not too far away from Adrian Carpenter. You can do it. I see it. Said, if anything, Sammy deserves a Planet Fitness membership and some fat burners. First of all, he would have to get out of that box under the freeway first and get him a crib, and then he could go to the Planet Fitness and get him some fat burners. It's a process, Robert. It's a process. Say, Persephone and Lockout Alina is a dream threesome. Pregnant same night. I'll say it again. Pregnant same night. I will take the gas station pill. That I don't need it. I'll take the gas station pill for them. Honey pack. I'll take the honey pack. Everybody put honey pack in the comment section. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, boy. I love Latinas, dude. Oh, them two? Them two? And here's the crazy part about Persephone. Her thickness in pictures and on TV, does not do her justice in person. I did not get the full picture until I went to an MLW show and she was working the card. And I was close as hell. I'm close as hell to the ring. I was working media. She came out there. First of all, that girl got a walk on her, boy. But boy, when she got on that apron and I saw that wagon that girl was dragging, I said, Jesus.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
No, TV and pictures don't do her justice, dog. You got to see that thickness in person. And then she did some sexy ass shit recently. She was cutting a promo on Mercedes Moné for CMLL. She was going, I love when Latinas do this. She was going in and out of English and Spanish. And I was like, I got mesmerized. I found myself looking at the screen and forgot what I was looking at. The video ended. I was like, oh shit. Dude. Persephone, Tony, get that dual contract ready, bro. Get that dual contract ready, bro. No, I fucks with the Latina. Afro Latinas they're hard to find, but if you could find a good one, hold her down. Get her pregnant. Good Afro Latinas are hard as shit to find. You know why? Because most of them be in the club. It's hard to find a non-clubbing ass Afro Latina. It's difficult. You got to go to like a college campus or something. Like, it's very difficult. Because by the time they clubbing, it's over. You might as well just chalk the bitch up to the game. They either getting snapped up by athletes or they party girls. Yeah, you gotta snap up a motherfucking Afro Latina early. Straight up. Look, I've never said this on stream. Stephanie Vaquer, she could pass for an Afro Latina if she wanted to. Like, I would believe her. If she said she was an Afro Latina, I would believe her. She has some black features. I would believe, if she said it, I would have believed her. I know she's not, but I would have believed her. She needs, like, if she sat out in the sun for about 3 hours and then walked up on me, I would have thought she was Afro Latina. That's a fact. See, Xavier, you know I'm telling the truth, bro. That's how you know I'm a real player. Xavier, that's how you know I'm a real player. He said, I know one Afro Latina from my HBCU, and she was in one of my history classes. See? That's how you know I'm a real player. I know where to find them. That's the only place you can find them, bro. You got to catch them early, dog. Because if you don't catch them early, they going to either go to an NBA player or they going to motherfucking be in the club. You got to catch an Afro Latina early. Yeah. And what HBCU did you go to, by the way, brother? Coppin State University. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, I went there on a college tour. I actually went there on a college tour. I saw some of the thickest women I've ever seen at that motherfucker, man. Shouts out to Coppin, man. Wow. That's what's up, bro.
Bang, bang, bang.
That's
bang,
what's up. Shouts
bang.
out B More. I saw some of the thickest women at that motherfucker. Man, I saw the fattest ass I ever seen in my life. I saw at Coppin State. That's a fact. That's a fact. The fattest ass I've ever seen in real life, I saw at Coppin State. And guess what? Xavier, you probably gonna believe this, but then you might not. Guess what she was? An Afro Latina. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Coppin State, bro. Yeah, because I know a lot of them Georgia chicks be coming up there for school. I know a lot of them Carolina chicks be coming up there for school. Yeah, bro. Man, I was walking through there. I said, where the party at? Shit. Yeah, said Chilean girl's thickness. Dude, that picture, that selfie she took in the mirror with that goddamn, with her booty in them. Oh my God, Stephanie, Jesus. All right, but let me do this. Adrian Carpenter with a 20 Schmackaroo super chat said, no, he's not catching me tonight. Oh, Adrian said, Robert, good luck. He said, good luck. You're not doing it. Not tonight, you're not. I hate you. That's what he said. Yeah, honey pack. I'll see the honey pack. Said at least Zoe 101 had Victoria Justice. NXT is like an American Pie movie without Stifler. Sheesh. Damn. Ouch. Ouch, Key Bibble. So I seen that promos on CMLL Inform my show. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. She was going in and out of fucking. Oh my God. I damn near lost it. That scene in Boat Trip with Rosalind Sanchez where she did that shit. Dude, I lost it. I lost it. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Cop and Steak, though, man. That's what's up, dog. That also don't sleep on them women athletes. Oh, never. I've never slept on women athletes. I've never. Dude, I'm one of them people that, look, unless she out here dyking, I'll mess with a WNBA chick. But where it's really at, if you know, you know, them volleyball girls. The volleyball girls and the cross-country girls, boy, they'll have a grip so tight, brother, you will feel like you losing your shit to a goddamn Venus flytrap. Man, no, I know the game, Xavier. Trust me, you can't preach to the preacher, homie. I know the game, baby. Yeah, buddy. I know the sauce. Trust. Wait, Elma, what happened? Hold on, wait, what happened there, Elma? Elma. Wait, Leroy said NXT is a kick to the balls. Man, facts plus tax, bro. But Elma, what happened? He said Giovanni said Stephanie's my kind of lady. Said not all 30 years married to one. Find out she have a sexual cyber sex with another man. Sexed with D-Pick too. Oh, well, shit, bro. Damn. God damn it. Fuck. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, well, okay, man. I'm sorry that happened to you, brother. Damn, brother. That's tough. That's tough. I'm going to dedicate my clear to air to you, bro. I'm going to give you some game. I'm going to give you some game later on, bro. Free of charge, bro. I usually charge for my consultations and all that stuff, but, bro, I'm going to give you some game free of charge and clear the air. Damn, dog. That's fucked up. Man, damn. Sometimes, you know, when I do the show, I forget y'all be going through shit, man. I'm sorry about that. God damn, Elma. Said, oh, them volleyball, definitely, and I got a picture with two. Yeah, buddy, but I got a sex tape with two. And more. No, I'm playing. I'm not, really. But Persephone and La Catalina dual contracts ASAP. Get on it, Tony, before WWE pulls another Stephanie on you. Dude, but Persephone has the higher ceiling. La Catalina has the higher floor. Persephone has the higher ceiling. Like, sky's the limit for Persephone, dude. I'm talking about face of the women's division potential. Plus, she can cater to two markets. It's a no-brainer, bro. It's a no-brainer. Straight up. All right, but let's keep going with shit down. I'm getting so lost in this good conversation, I don't even want to talk about this weak-ass show. But, oh, goddamn. As soon as I wanted to start talking about the show again, I fucking sneeze. But instead of going for the world title, Sammy says what he came out to tell Solo Sikoa is that he is now a SmackDown superstar. Because why not, right? And he said Solo took something away from him, so he's going to return the favor, and now he's gunning for the United States Championship.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
Give me a fucking knife. But Sammy would end up getting into it with Solo Sikoa. The rest of the non-refundable deposits would come out there and, you know, try to get the beat down on Sammy. But then Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso would make the save for him. Nick Aldis would make a 6-man tag for later on in the show. And that's that. That's that. Formulaic, boring as all hell, nonsensical as all hell. Sammy Liberal needs a fucking home and a gym membership. I hate this. This is terrible television, dude. Okay. But the creator wrestler Byron Saxton is backstage with Chelsea Green and the Secret Service for an interview. Long story short, she says Piper Niven is going to win tonight and they're going to take the tag titles, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Alexa Bliss makes her entrance flanked by Charlotte Flair, who is not her friend, by the way, if you didn't know. And we got Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven, which would just end with Alexa Bliss rolling up Piper Niven. Dude, you want me to tell you what this was like? I'm not even kidding. This was like a house show match. Like in how it was structured. It was like Piper Niven wasn't even taking it seriously. Did anybody else notice that? Like it was like Piper Niven was like, I'm just gonna go out here and go into business for myself. Who like what else? What reason would I have to do anything else? They're not gonna fucking push me. This was like a fucking house show match. But after the match, Alba Fire lays Alexa out with a super kick, but Charlotte saves her partner that she's not friends with, by the way. And she holds her on for a moment, but then the heels get the upper hand and they stand tall to end out the segment. What was this? Oh, I know.
Try it.
I need some water.
I don't have coffee. I don't drink coffee. It's water. Water. It's always water down here, you know?
Booty. This shit is garbage, homie. This shit is straight garbage, dog. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is straight Duke juice. Duke University. Duke military. The United States of Duke. It's awful. It's awful. That's how she was working the match, bro. She worked this match like she was trying to get released. And like here you have Alexa trying to go through the sequences, and here's Piper just not taking this seriously at all. And why? And let's keep it a buck. Why should she? Can we all agree on that? Why should she? Realistically, like realistically, why should she take it seriously? They don't take her seriously, so why? So what's the point? Yeah, said Piper Niven was acting weird during the whole match. It was weird. I mean, goodness gracious, this shit was Duke Burger. It was terrible. All right. Backstage, Jay Cargill and Tiffany Stratton, that racist bitch is finer than a motherfucker. God damn it. I'm not going to simp out for her. Trust me, I'm not that desperate. I know plenty of bitches that look like her that I could fuck on and none of the racism. But goodness gracious me. That is one fine-ass racist woman. Tiffany Stratton, any woman that puts on body butter, first of all, I congratulate them. And Jay Cargill was looking sexy as a motherfucker too. But I'm still not over her doing that. Oh, I'm Jamaican now. After pandering to all of the black people, the foundational black Americans, now that I'm getting a world title, I'm Jamaican. I'm still not over that shit. But you was looking fine tonight too, Jade. I'm not going to leave you out, okay? But man, any woman that put body butter on and they put it on them titties, look, man, it's a weakness. I can't help it. I love bad bitches. I can't help it. I don't got no type. Y'all know the rest. Said take away the balloons. Tiffany is not attractive. We gonna agree to disagree on that one. We gonna agree to, like, even when she was in like her early days in NXT when she didn't have the titties, I thought she was cute. So, to each his own. All right. Let's keep going. Nia Jax rolled up to turn into a three-way goddamn babble fest. And Tiffany says she has to prove herself against Nia before Jade. Fine, bring it. Okay, cool. Whatever. Michael Mizanin makes his entrance. The Jizz makes his entrance to send us to break. Fraxiom comes out to crickets in the middle of a goddamn field. And so does Carmelo Hayes in the Jizz. The Jizz would steal Carmelo Hayes' moment by hitting a Skull Crusher finale on Nathan Frazier to get the win. Carmelo is stunned. And The Miz hugs him while he's still on the turnbuckle. The crowd wasn't into this match at all. I want Vindication Nation. I'm taking a visit to Vindication Nation again real quick, y'all. I got to make a visit. We got property there. We got property. Vindication Nation. Remember when Fraxiom was still in NXT last year before WrestleMania and everybody was saying they're the next great tag team, and I was the one on this stream telling y'all that they are the most overrated tag team in professional wrestling? Now they're eating pins to the jizz and they're still overrated. I was saying this shit last year in Philly. Like, let the record show. Let the record show. I was saying this last year in Philly. I can't remember if I said it on the night 1, the night 2 review. Or if I said it on the Raw after review. I can't remember. But I said Fraxiom is one of the most overrated tag teams, the most overrated tag team in professional wrestling today. I remember people saying they were better than the Young Bucks and all types of shit. Now the Young Bucks are doing some of the best work of their career, and Fraxiom is losing to the Jizz. And by the way, Carmelo, dog, I really think you have like a very low ceiling on you, just based on size alone, pause if necessary.
Pause.
But dog, look at how you're being treated. Isn't Carmelo from Boston? If so, this was here's what they think about you. +2 points to you, +10 if you know where that reference is from. Here's what they think about you. If you know where I got that from, holy shit, we might be friends in real life. The only hint I'll give you is it's from a song. Oh, he is? Oh, yeah, then in which case, hey, Xavier, you know. Oh, my God, bro.
Bang, bang.
Oh,
bang,
shit.
bang.
Yeah, okay, we might have a pause, a connection in real life, homie. Ice Cube, no Vaseline. You know, that was the here's what they think about you moment. See, you old enough to know. That's what I'm talking about, goddammit. Adrian Carpenter said, man, I'm ain't nobody coming for my #1 spot with the 5 Schmackaroo super chat. Said Jay doing his Jamaica shit, hoping that Captain Colorblind gives her a bigger push. Fuck her. Shout out to FBAs. Facts plus tax, homie. Facts plus tax, homie. Framingham, Massachusetts. What the fuck? Where is that? Motherfucker, what? That sounds like a city that the Candyman retired to after he got through haunting white bitches in Chicago. What? What? Brother, that's hilarious. I think that's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. Don't ask me why I think that's funny. That's just funny to me. But yeah, FBA all day, man. All right. But much love, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Keep the energy rolling, keep it high, and keep it tough, baby. Let's go, man. All right. Next up, commentary does a serious voice recap. Dude, I'm going to start calling Joe Tessitore Joe Boratore. Every time he goes into this voice where I'm talking like this, so you know I'm very serious, he sounds so dumb. He sounds so dumb. So he is now Joe Boratore. All right? But I'm escaping that bullshit. Bath commercial, Kiana James and her titties flags Tiffany and her titties down backstage. She gives Tiffany her card, and Tiffany basically says, bitch, I don't need your help. I got a title. Then Mia, which, by the way, that line made no sense because Kiana James was like, yo, we can watch your back and get you the belt that you want. That actually is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like having people always watching your back and you get a custom belt, that I don't know. That sounds like a pretty good deal. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a bad deal. Okay, all right, but for sure that makes perfect sense in WWE land. All right, but yes, okay, all right. And by the way, if you are in here, True Seekers roll call. True Seekers, real quick. Go ahead. But let's keep going. While y'all doing that, I'm going to keep reading. Then Mia Yim rolls up, kendo stick over her shoulder and says, if Kiana had bothered to answer her call, she'd know Julia's got to fight her next. And Kiana James brushes her off because, you know, jobber. Oh, my God. Let's keep it a buck. Can we fly through this Drew McIntyre promo, y'all? Would y'all be okay with that? I don't like robbing y'all. That's the only reason why I go through these things as detailed as I do. I don't like robbing the viewers. I do not like robbing the viewers. But can I summarize this? Can I please summarize this, y'all? Talk to a real player in the house tonight, man. Because you want to talk about saying a lot without saying anything at all. I'm bitter Drew McIntyre. Promo this, promo that. Cody. Oh. I was the nice guy at one point. Now I'm not. I'm a heel. Drew McIntyre. Get well soon, Cody. He explained why he hit a weak-ass Claymore through the bottom of an announce desk because the top doesn't break anymore.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you.
Yes, a nothing burger drenched in nothing sauce. A nothing burger drenched, covered, glazed in nothing sauce. And we know what this is leading to, because now Drew McIntyre is going to have to kiss the ring because he's been saying some less than savory things recently. So now Drew McIntyre is about to go on a burial tour. I'm sorry, getting buried tour. My apologies. Oh, my God. Like, what? What is this shit? The creator wrestler Byron Saxon backstage with the Street Profits and BFAB because, guys, this is going to be riveting, compelling promos right here. But before the Street Profits can say anything, they tell the non-refundable deposits, the NRDs walk up to tell them, hey, don't worry about the tag titles. Y'all have had these opportunities over and over, blah, 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 and you're going to have to run through them to get it. And we want the smoke and monotonous, boring gutter trash. But Solo Coleslaw shouts at a distracted Tala Tonga because he's tall. And they walk off as Eric Rowan prowls in the distance with his giant hammer that he's never going to use. Old IY, accompanied by Candice LeBoring, made their interest to send us to Brennake. Old IY versus the Street Profits. Ladies and gentlemen, the Street Profits won by pinfall with lateral press from Angelo Dawkins on Tomato Ciampa. Once you've seen one Old IY versus Street Profits match, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen them all. No purpose in going through the match. Both of these teams came out to fucking crickets because the crowd has no reason to give a shit about them. This product sucks. They're just waiting for sing-alongs and chants. They do not care. They'll chant, "This is awesome," if Triple H walked in the ring and dropped a deuce. This is not a good show. This is not a good product. Fuck this product to high hell. You're complaining. No, I'm telling the truth. This shit sucks. This shit is boo-boo. Duke fries. Backstage, Boring Nick Aldis is chatting with the Motor City Super Soakers, TM, trademark. When Carmelo Hayes interrupts, and then the Miz, the Jizz, Michael Mazanin would call them the Motor City Squirt Guns.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Try it.
Bruh.
No, 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 no.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
And y'all were worried about what y'all creative was going to be like in AEW? Motor City Machine Guns. Y'all were worried about what y'all creative was going to be in AEW? You got the jizz calling y'all the Motor City Squirt Guns. And y'all were worried about what y'all creative was going to be in AEW? But they bicker like bitches, and Boring Nick Aldis has a solution. He books a match between the Jizz and Carmelo Bow Wow versus the Motor City Super Soakers next week.
Try it. 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 Try it.
I'm trying not to lose it right now. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm trying not to fucking lose it right now. I'm trying not to lose it right now. Like, this is bad on levels that I didn't even think was possible. This is bad on levels that like, Triple H, why do you even feel like you deserve a vacation, dickhead? Why are you in Greece with your roid belly out? Like you did something phenomenal with this product to where you could take a vacation and just leave the keys to Bruce Pritchard. Really? Give me a fucking knife. What are we watching? Your product is in shambles. Oh, but as long as we're making money, I could go to fucking Greece. Motherfucker, you shouldn't even go to Grease the DVD. You shouldn't even watch John Travolta, motherfucker. What are you doing? Fix your product. What are you taking a vacation from? Your product is lazy. A squirrel can book your fucking product. For what? From what? Oh, you're so stressed from doing voiceovers and putting yourself over. Be real. Give me a fucking knife. Vacation. What have you done? Oh. After commercial, we get a recap of last week's confrontation between John Cena and Logan Paul. I'm going to make this a long story short on this next part. Aleister Black, I forgot he's back at WWE, confronted Ron Killings, Ron the Truth Killings, Ron Killings, whatever, I don't care, R-Truth. Who knows at this point? He's a joke now. He got brought back for nothing. The groundswell behind him was fucking fake, and it's fake with Karrion Kross too. Jacob Fatu don't trust Sami Zayn because he don't know him like that. Next, the non-refundable deposits make their interest to send us to break. The non-refundable deposits would eat a L, and Sammy Liberal would pin Solo Sikoa again, this time in front of Jacob Fatu. So Jacob Fatu was the cuck. He got to sit in the cuck chair and watch a dude that looks like he's homeless and shops for scones very meticulously beat the guy that he couldn't beat at SummerSlam. -10. I got nothing. And then they made Jacob Fatu all smiles and shake his hand and hug him like they've been fucking in the showers before the show started. -10. No moment. This shit is garbage, dog. I ain't let one go in a while, y'all. I'm sorry. I have not had a rant in a minute. Like, bro, what the fuck? This is not enjoyable television. Why are you in Greece, Triple H? You ain't done shit. Your product sucks. And you can land a 747 in between your wife's titties. Her titties so goddamn far apart. You could place the White House in between her titties and it'd still be room. Linda could take a walk out on Stephanie's chest. Garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Gutter trash. Duke juice. Duke Bell Supreme. Piss. What? How? How do you enjoy this? Why do y'all go to these arenas? Yeah, just Solo might as well just lose the time. He might as well just hand it to Sami Zayn. But y'all so worried about what AEW is doing. Worry about your product. Instead of trying to buy everything, worry about your shitty ass product. WWE can fuck off. Hour 37. I promise Elmer clear the air. It is Truth Seekers Appreciation Week, so I'm going to show my appreciation. Let me calm down, because he not going to receive the game if I'm talking in his voice. Elmer, first of all, I'm sorry you went through that, player. But next up, this is going to be some tough game to hear. I'm not sorry for you. No one's going to be sorry for you. And you know why? Because you didn't make the choice for her to do that. She made the choice for her to do that. Now it's about what you are going to do to recover. Now, typically when a woman does that, and again, this may the best advice is the advice you don't want to hear. You might not have been enough on your purpose. You will never know the reason why she did what she did to you, dude. You'll never know. She'll never tell you. The dude will never tell you. Trust me, I know this from experience on both sides. On both sides. I've been the dude that the bitch that cheated with, and I've been the dude that's been cheated on. And again, if there's any fake alpha males in here talking about, well, I've never been cheated on. I'm an alpha. Man, the most alpha of alpha men have been cheated on. The richest of rich men have been cheated on. Bullshit. Shut up. Chris Brown has probably been cheated on in his life. Shut up. So don't come in here. I'm giving him the game. Don't come in here talk about some, oh, I've never been cheated on. But like, dude, no one's going to feel sorry for you. Now you have to reestablish yourself, your greatness, your purpose, and align yourself with it. And I'm telling you, dude, the woman that not only you want and need will come in your life, but dude, she is going to be so loyal to you. The loyalty will be undying. She won't even think to look at another man. Elmer, here's a chance to level yourself up, get on your purpose, show everything that she is going to miss. Now, don't do it because of her. Do it for yourself, first and fucking foremost. The first law of nature is self-preservation, homie, and that is what you have to do right now. That is what you have to do right now. You got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, be a man, get on your purpose, and move on, act like she never fucking existed, dog. You understand what I'm saying? The mountains ain't going to move for you. You got to move them yourself right now. She ain't going to feel sorry for you. She knew what she did when she did it. He ain't going to feel sorry for you. He knew what he did when he did it. And you shouldn't feel sorry for yourself either. You chose wrong. You got one that just didn't value you enough to value the loyalty that comes with the loyalty you gave her. So now build yourself up enough as a man to where a woman will not want to push back and take away the loyalty. Nah, man, I don't want to hear that. 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 Elmer, I don't want to hear that. I know that might be what you thinking right now, dude. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And I'm going to tell you why. You're going to miss your blessing, bro. I'm not sure if you believe in God, but dude, pick up the Bible. That's going to be my challenge to you for tomorrow. Pick up the Bible, read the Bible. And you want me to tell you what God will do? Put your hand on the Bible, say a prayer, and tell God to lead your hand. What does that mean? Open the Bible to any random page. After you say that prayer, God is going to lead you to a scripture that you need to hear. It works. I'm telling you, prayer works, bro. What you're going through is going to require a lot of prayer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of perseverance, a lot of upgrading yourself, a lot of reinvention. It's going to take a lot, dog. It's going to take a lot, but you got to do it, man. You got to do it. You got to do it. Make your life worth living without a woman's attention and validation. That's going to be your journey from here on out, dude. All right? Straight up. Everybody put a prayer emoji in the comment section for Elmer. Dog, and if you know what I'm saying, if you struggling with the thought of unaliving yourself, man, come into the stream and talk to anybody in here, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. We can't lose another viewer. Because, yeah, man, we done lost a lot of people that watch the show, dude. We cannot lose another viewer, dog. It's funny, as you said that, dude, it's crazy how I think back. Like, I remember when Chloe was in this comment section consistently. She ain't here no more, dude. We care about our viewers. I can't speak for all of these other people that do this. We care about our viewers. All right? Hey, man. You don't want to go in that house. You don't want to go in that house. That's gonna be a pain pit for you, dude. That's gonna be a pain pit for you. Being in that house is gonna cause you more pain. No. You don't take the wrong angle. Do not take the wrong angle, my guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to him, man. Upgrade yourself. Get yourself in the gym. Like, dude, you gotta make it to where a woman's validation and a woman's, all that stuff, like, dude, it will mean nothing to you. That's it. Said Elmer, don't allow this situation to be the bleeding next to a shark situation in the future. Facts. Have a vetting process, a strong one. Because now she just gave you one of the greatest lessons that you could possibly learn. Now you know what to look out for. Now you know what to look out for. And by the way, Elmer, how old are you? Now you know what to look out for. She did you, dude. I know this is something you don't want to hear right now, and I didn't want to hear when it happened to me. She did you a favor, bro. She did you a favor. Whether you know it or not right now, she did you a favor. 54? Yeah, man, she did you a favor. Lots of beautiful women in their 50s right now that would love to love on you, dog. But you got to build yourself up first. Straight up. But everybody give him the game on the way out. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to get moving, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It is the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes. Just your boy, Mr. Starks. Peace out, y'all. I will see every single one of you beautiful people on Monday. All right? We out here.